Two Tesla semis spotted in California. July 10, 2022. Two Tesla semis were spotted in California heading west. Since the two trucks were following one another, there is a possibility that they tested convoy mode. The start of mass production of Tesla Semi is getting closer and, according to Elon Musk, should begin in 2023. The world probably would have seen the electric truck officially on roads by now if not for the supply chain disruption due to COVID-19. Nevertheless, we have what we have, and we hope that nothing will disturb the launch of Semi on the market next year. In 2022, Tesla Semis have already been seen several times in different parts of the United States. It seems that the manufacturer continues to actively test them before launching into mass production. Many sightings at the start of the year were coincidental, but Tesla has bragged about Semi twice lately. The company recently brought its entire line of vehicles to the Michigan Formula SAE. Semi and Cybertruck joined Model S3, X and Y, which is not such a common occurrence. In late June, Tesla Charging shared a new video on its Twitter account showing off the truck. The company said Semi is helping to install pre-assembled superchargers at Laguna Seca, where they have been highly anticipated. About a day ago, at T_Will, Twitter spotted two Tesla Semis near Donna Lake, California moving west on Highway 80. Another Twitter user at Chamois JR reported seeing two trucks in Reno on the same day, suggesting they were the same as it T_Will had seen. As several Twitter users correctly pointed out, one of the semis had a Tesla Inc. .number on the door, while the other did not have this. Keep in mind that Tesla places the .number in various places on their trucks, which is confirmed by earlier observations. Although there are many reasons why two Tesla semis would be driving behind each other. One of the most interesting is the testing of FSD. During the presentation of Semi, Elon Musk mentioned convoy mode, a feature that would allow multiple trucks to move close together, optimizing battery power and range. Convoy mode's main trick is that it also allows one piloted Semi to drive multiple unmanned trucks along a route. Source reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take: I look forward to seeing one of these Tesla Semis in the wild. Tesla's surprising lead in Europe. July 10, 2022. Tesla has taken a surprising lead in Europe with astonishing numbers, as well as continuing to take China by storm, despite a shutdown in May. Let's see what Best in Tesla has to say about this. Tesla sold 78,906 vehicles in China, according to the CPCA, a delivery reporting agency in China. This beats the second highest number of 70,847 in December of 2021 and shows that Tesla is ramping and getting close to 100,000 vehicles per month in China. An incredible number. The Tesla Model Y became the best-selling EV in China with 52,557 vehicles delivered in June 2022. Tesla exported 5,017 vehicles. A low number, but we'll see more exports as the end of Q3 2022 ends. Europe still takes a lot of China deliveries, since Giga Berlin is still not up to volume production. With record high production levels, we should see the second half of 2022 have some major momentum. Tesla is also leading the way in Europe. This is with Giga Berlin still in just the beginning stages of ramping to volume production, along with Giga Texas in the United States. Tesla is in the lead in 2022 with 70,105 vehicles and a 13.3% market share. The Tesla Model Y and Tesla Model 3 are pretty closely tied for best sales, and all other EVs are below that, with Volkswagen in 5th and 12th place for its ID.4 and ID.3. Tesla's 13.3% market share leads Europe by a decisive margin, and in second place is Volkswagen at 8.7%. Kia then at 6.8%, Hyundai at 6.6%, and BMW at 6%. I believe Tesla will increase this lead as Giga Berlin continues to ramp production and deliver more vehicles. When will Giga Berlin ramp to volume production? I think it will be by the end of 2023. Because of this, I would expect Tesla's stock price to be well over $1,200 by the end of 2023. Tesla's Model 3 and Y are the best-selling overall cars in Europe, beating the VW Tiguan and Audi A3. The fact that Tesla is outselling any car in Europe is very impressive. Anyone watching carefully will see that gas cars are going to be phased out of use, and this makes Tesla a no-brainer investment. I'm looking forward to seeing how Tesla continues to do in Europe and China. What do you think about Tesla's lead in Europe? Will Tesla be able to keep this lead? Source reposted and summarized from Jeremy Johnson at Talk News. My take: if anything, Tesla's lead is going to get wider. $1,200 by end of 2023 seems a little low. How about double that? Tesla's 50% upside over the next 12 months. July 10, 2022. Tesla has a 50% upside over the next 12 months. According to one analyst on Wall Street. There are many reasons for this, with Giga Berlin and Giga Texas being the primary growth Tesla will achieve. Let's look at it more. We have a story from Stephen Mark Ryan who shares one analyst's price target for Tesla and, more importantly, why Tesla is worth that much. Let's take a look at what he has to say. Tesla and most all other companies have had struggling stock prices this year, with the first 6 months being a bear market. Tesla was about $655.53 just a few days ago, and a lot can happen in a few days. Tesla is now $769.40, with it being down almost 40% this year. This is one of the many examples of how often things don't make sense in markets. But for those who are able to see clearly and have discipline, there can be great rewards. There have been many fears this year. From rising rates, Elon Musk selling stock, wars, inflation, recession fears, and things not related to Tesla, such as the Twitter acquisition, or potential acquisition of Twitter. This makes a good opportunity for those who can see it. Tesla is still down 40% from its 52-week high. It has gone up and down in a very volatile manner. Tesla seems to be the best risk-adjusted opportunity in the stock market. It has traded without much movement in the past before, from 2014 to 2019. Could this happen again? It could, and it might be from 2020 to 2025. Stephen did a poll and most people believe that Tesla will go up this coming week, with 62.4% of respondents, out of about 5,600, saying the company's stock will go up. Tesla's upside over the next 12 months is looking like a 50% increase to $1,125 per share. This is because many of the overhangs on the stock and the overall market are about to be gone. Tesla will ramp Giga Berlin and Giga Texas to volume production. They will release the Cybertruck. They will release the Roadster. They will solve autonomy and FSD. Even just the deliveries are impressive, with Tesla delivering over 78,000 vehicles in China in June of 2022. This is without the second factory being up and running and up from a shutdown for most of May 2022. It's important to look forward when trying to understand Tesla. What do you think Tesla is worth right now? Is it worth $1,125 per share? Source reposted and summarized from Jeremy Johnson at Talk News. My take: I agree with all the reasons, but the target price is way conservative, closer to $2,000 in 12 months. Tesla Model Y is China's best-selling SUV in June. July 10, 2022. Tesla Model Y became the best-selling SUV in China in June, smashing its rivals to pieces. In addition, the electric SUV became the second best-selling SUV in the first 6 months of 2022. Despite a significant slowdown in production in Q2, Tesla Model Y sales in China in June were 52,150 units, up 348.7% from 11,623 units a year ago, according to data from the China Passenger Car Association (CPCA). It makes it the best-selling SUV in the country in the past month. That was an impressive 20,363 more than its nearest competitor was able to sell, which was BYD Song. Placing second, the Chinese SUV registered only 31,787 units. A lot of automakers in China have been affected by the COVID-19 lockdown, which halted production. Disruptions in the supply chain prevented the restoration of production until at least mid-May. Nevertheless, Tesla, as always, showed its professionalism and masterfully coped with the difficulties. Already in June, Giga Shanghai managed to produce a record number of cars for the factory. In third place is the Honda Crossing V with 24,326 registrations, up 62.9% from last year. In fourth place is Great Wall Motors Haval H6 with 21,040 units in June, down 21.4% from a year earlier. Closing out the top 5 is Changan CS75 with 19.696 registrations. It is important to keep in mind that the list includes all SUVs in the automotive market, including electric vehicles and vehicles with internal combustion engines. From January to June, Model Y sales in China were 133,666 units, up 189.4% from 46,180 units in the same period last year. Giga Shanghai's shutdown in April 2022 led to April and May sales dropping to 960 and 5,875 units, respectively. Due to this, Model Y took only second place. In first place is BYD Song with 162,573 vehicles sold in the first half of the year. The Haval H6 sold 123,496 units and finished in third place. Source reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take: I remember Elon saying that the Model Y would be the best-selling car in the world.